massive difference between Jewish people and the government of Israel. It's true of every single country. There's a difference between the British people and the British government, the Turkish people and the Turkish government, right? So now when you say that about the Turkish government or the Saudi government, everybody agrees. When you say it about the Israeli government, they weaponize charges of anti-Semitism in order to protect the government of Israel and the genocide they're committing. So I'm a fierce critic of Israel, but I never put it on Jewish people. In fact, I'm worried that Israel's defenders are using that in a callous way, and it endangers Jewish Americans and Jews in Britain and across the world, because they keep saying all Jews want this genocide. That's not true.
All right.
None of the Jewish people I know want this genocide.
Okay, but is it strictly true that you always differentiate between the Israeli government and the Jewish people? I believe you said Israel controls the American government through donations to 94% of Congress. But those donations aren't from the Israeli government. They're from individual Jewish people living in the United States. As I understand American election law, governments aren't allowed to donate to political parties. So actually you do sometimes conflate the Jewish people and the State of Israel, and that is prima facie anti-Semitic.
You know, you just made that up on tape, right? Like I said,
no,
Israel.
No, I've got this quotation
hold on,
from
let me
you.
finish. You asked, you did a very serious charge, so let me answer it. I said Israel. You quoted me as saying Israel.
I
then
did.
You said, hold on. Then you said, no, but you meant Jewish people. Why? I didn't say that. You said that. Are you an anti-Semite? I'm worried you're an anti-Semite. Why did you say Jewish people? Jewish people don't actually support this current Netanyahu government. Did you know that? 63%, hold on.
What you
63% of
what
Jewish
you
Americans,
said, which I read out correctly, is that Israel controls the American government through donations to 94% of Congress.
Period.
Jewish people donate to congressmen. The Israeli government does not. So you have conflated. You've said Israel controls. You're meaning Jewish people control. You know that perfectly well.
That. You're putting words in my mouth. You're literally, and people can see it with their own eyes and hear it with their own ears.
Tell me,
words in my mouth. You want me to explain what actually happens in America?
On what legal basis does the Israeli government donate to 94% of American congressmen?
No, the Israeli lobby. Now, the Israeli lobby is made up of Americans, but it is not made up of purely Jewish Americans. I don't know why you want to be anti-Semitic like that. There are more Christian Zionists in America than Jewish Zionists. And they are part of the Israeli lobby that says give endless money to Israel. So please stop smearing Jews like that.
That's not what you said. You said Israel controls.
I said Israel.
So you're implying the government of Israel.
Okay. Now you want to do nitpicking, and if I say Turkey and you say, oh, well, no, that's Turkey and not the Turkish lobby.
Because
you wouldn't
really
do that in that case. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to smear me? It's weird.
I'm not trying to
telling you that a foreign government and their supporters are doing this, and you can't dispute it.